2018 Astro Tarot Forecast. I'm shuffling a new French deck, the Tarot de Mojave, and simple, beautiful lavender pattern on the back. We'll see what comes up for you in a little bit. I'll be shuffling throughout the astrology. Thank you for choosing me, for joining me, for subscribing. I appreciate your support here as well as on Instagram and Facebook. So let's start our forecast. On the 5th of September, Mercury makes a transit into Virgo. And this will create energy in your 11th house, very social sector. And this is about communicating with friends, clubs, groups, expressing yourself. Communicating online too. The 11th house is the higher technologies, the internet, and global awareness here. So expressing how you feel online. You could be online dating as well and putting it out there in a serious kind of way where you commit to a couple of dates a week and you're weeding out who you're connecting with more readily and easily now that Mercury is direct. He's only here for 16 days, so use this transit to your best ability. On the 9th, we have Venus entering your sign. So Venus is gracing Scorpio's energy and the first house of self and body, and putting yourself out there and dating and looking beautiful, harmony, aesthetic, clear skin. I'm getting the whole works. You're shining when Venus is with you. So take advantage of her beauty and make yourself seen throughout this month. She'll be with you from the 9th through the rest of the month. And she can generate an attractive energy around you. So you're attracting potential suitors just by a profile pic, I think. You could attract interest and romance into your life. If you're single, this works. If you're coupled, this works. So it is a win-win. Your existing relationships can get more romantic, and your partner might notice that you have a glow about you or a new look. When Venus is with you, you could choose a new haircut, a new style, tend to the physical self, the beauty, maintenance. So there's a lot going on here. On the 9th as well, though, in addition to Venus entering your first house, we have our new moon on the 9th at 17 degrees of Virgo in that same social sector that Mercury is zipping through. So new connections are available to Scorpio and Scorpio rising. Please watch your ascendant, which is more accurate for astrology, and your moon sign so you can get a full dose of the cosmos. Set your intentions on your goals specifically on the 9th. Make a list of goals you'd like to achieve throughout the remaining year or the full year, because this new moon is one that you receive in the goal sector. So it's important to visualize what you want to accomplish and then manifest. On the 10th, Mars enters Aquarius through November 15th, and this creates the desire, which is Mars. This ignites the energy to move. And the 4th house is the environment, how you're living, the home, where you find comfort, the connection with your mother, the desire to spend time with mom. And it could work for you if you're changing properties as well. Mars wants to get things done quickly, and you have a 2-month period of time with him in this environment sector. So if you want to change up how you're living and where, this is the time to focus. Mars is focus. So you could get a lot handled in a short period of time. If it feels like it's too much, it won't be, because I feel like you have the wind at your sails, at your back, with Mars in the 4th when it comes to a move. And this is the deepest sector in the chart. It grounds you, the 4th house. And having Mars here, it almost seems like heavy plans could take easy flight. So think big, and change can occur for you there. On the 21st, Mercury quickly exits that 11th house and enters the 12th house. And one day later, on the 22nd, the Sun follows suit, enters Libra. We have our vernal equinox, autumnal equinox in the northern hemisphere. So the 12th house, I never mind a quiet influence. Mercury and the sun conjunct here is intuition. It's intuitiveness. It's you trusting the instincts. It's also a lot of dream life activity. Mercury is data and information in your subconscious mind sector. So there is a mental churning that is happening for Scorpio and Scorpio rising. Keep track of your dreams and write them down. On the 24th, our full moon sees closure, 2 degrees of Aries in the 6th house of health, putting to rest an ailment, a reoccurring annoyance of the physical self, finishing a maintenance or health routine or practice, finishing what you started in all things 6th house, which is smaller jobs, tasks, errands, obligation, health, and maintenance of the physical self. So maybe you went through a vigorous training of some sort and you can close the door on that, but implement these new concepts slowly throughout your days. Let's get to the tarot. I'm anxious about this deck. I've been getting some good reads. So let's see what's here for you, Scorpio. And if you do want a private reading, I'm available all through the week. I'm at audreyalison.com, and you can select your desired reading length via the PayPal button, and I'll get back to you in a day or two in an email with some options for appointment times. Okay, Scorpio, here are your cards. 7 of Swords. Some of you are feeling defensive about what you are either believing in or defensive about holding your position in career. Let's see what else is here before I assess. 7 again, 7 of coins. This is going up the stage of transformation and work. And some of you might feel defensive about keeping your position and don't want someone new coming in and taking what you've worked so hard for, is what I'm getting. Maybe that is a concept that's around you. Now you have the 7 of Wands. So the swords, the wands, and the coins. Wow, 777, lucky 7. So willing to fight for what is yours, protect what is yours, what you've created, patent and copyright your ideas. Make sure you handle all of the legalities of something you're pitching, marketing, creating. Stand your ground if someone's questioning your motives. Wow. Now the 8 of Swords. Feeling a bit of restriction and limitation. I actually feel like somebody's watching Scorpio at work and going through their own analysis of maybe not just your job, but everyone's job. And Scorpio doesn't like that. Scorpio is extremely private. So it's almost like you could be getting a little agitated under this review. And it's important for you not to react aggressively. Here's the final card though, the 3 of Coins. This is the card of independent artistic money that is earned. You could be feeling so restricted and limited in some kind of job position that you just break free and do something on your own, or keep the job but do something on the side where you love earning this money, where it's effortless and artistic and fun, and it's something that you feel good about. And there's less of this needing to protect, defend my turf, although you should always do that in independent endeavors and artistic endeavors, because there's so many copycats. You know, people, they don't get just inspired by you, they can rip off your entire concept and be like, oh, what? I was always interested in this. It's like, girl, please. I get it. There's a tone of like, don't do what I'm doing it well, and it's a part of the calling. It's not just a hobby. That's what I get with this. You have a gift, you have a talent It's not, you're not doing it for fun, for the sake of, for your health, for no reason. It is a passion that can be lucrative. So if you're feeling limited in the day job and there's some kind of aggression there, or the need to protect your privacy, you don't have any space anymore, if you create something on the outside of that job, it might free up this limiting feeling that you feel when you report to it from 9 to 5, or whatever the time frame is. You have the ability to earn an additional income, or have financial support, and even investors for an endeavor that you're interested in. I hope this was helpful, Scorpio. I'm wishing you a beautiful September. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.